Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. As you can see from the title, I'm going to be doing my August wrap up and my September TBR. I decided not to do a TBR jar video this month just because I did not read much in August, so I kind of want to prioritise the books that I put in my August TBR, and I have got a couple books here that I would like to read when I'm on holiday, so I just thought I'd make a TBR video and also do my wrap up, as I only read 4 books in August, which the slump has been really bad. Like at the start of August, if you saw my TBR, I was so excited to read. I thought I was out of my slump and I just wasn't. It wasn't a great move, but I still read some really good books, so it's not that bad. But yeah, we're going to start off with the August wrap up. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get into it. The first 3 books that I read in August was the Inheritance Game series. I made a whole YouTube video on these. Sadly, these books took me 2 weeks to read. 2 weeks, and they're not even that long. Like, the slump was really freaking bad, but these were so incredible. It had nothing to do with the books. I was just in a really bad book slump. But I read the Inheritance Games, which I gave 5 stars. Then I read the Hawthorne Legacy, which this was when my slump was really bad, but I still gave this a 4.5 stars. And then I read The Final Gambit, which I also gave 5 freaking stars. As you can see, I really enjoyed this series, and it was incredible. If you don't know what the Inheritance Games is about, it is about Avery Grams, and basically she inherits this old man's money and he is pretty much a billionaire, and the whole book series is about her trying to figure out, like, why did this man choose her? Why did he choose to give her everything when he has a whole family and he just decided to not give them really anything? He gave them little bits but not much. And it's really interesting, like the riddles in this, the love triangle, the mystery, the betrayals, everything in it is so good. The twist, Jennifer Lynn Barn is the queen of plot twist. It was so good, and it was actually really easy to follow. I struggled a little bit with the Hawthorne Legacy. All the family members I kept getting mixed up, but other than that it was really easy to follow, and I loved it so much. Overall, it is a 5-star series for me. I love the characters. Like, the characters really made it for me. Like, I feel like I wouldn't have enjoyed this as much if I didn't enjoy the characters, because with all the twists and everything, I felt so connected to the characters. So when the twist did happen, it was like, oh my god. So yeah, I am personally team Jameson. Can't wait to read the 4th book in the series. And then the only other book I read in August was Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. This is a chunky one. Should I have read this when I were in a slump? Probably not, but I still did, and I had such a good time with it. It was so good. It did take me a while to read. I think it took me like over a week to finish this, but I still had such a good time with it. I gave this, originally I gave it a 3.75 stars, but I think I'm going to give it 4 stars. The only reason why I didn't give it a 4 originally was because even though this book is very slow burn, when the couple do actually get together, it's very fast, and Insta love it, and it was just too quick for me personally. I felt like they just fell in love too quickly and it wasn't very realistic. What really made this book for me was Lena. I loved Lena so much. Like, her character, I related to her so much. Lena, I really connected to her character. I did really enjoy Nash's character as well. It was just the fact that it was too Insta lovey, which I didn't think it would be with how chunky it is, but it was very Insta lovey. It'll make sense if you've read the book. But the twists in the Knockabout series are so good, and there's so much more to it than just romance, which I really liked. And also the lead up to the romance in this was really good as well, like the tension building and everything and all that. But I feel like the tension was all for nothing because they just fell for each other so quickly. I still really liked the relationship. This is about Lena and Nash. Lena moves into the same apartment complex as Nash. Nash is very broody. He's been through some trauma and he's trying to figure that out. And Lena is there for one thing and one thing only, something to do with her job. But they do form a connection. They instantly have this connection to each other. Nash has this pull towards Lena because Nash has not felt anything since what happened to him happened. I'm not going to say in case you haven't read Things We Never Got Over, but something happened to him, and this has caused Nash to feel numb. and then when Lena comes into his life, he feels alive again. Still really good though. I do recommend the Knockaman series. I love the small town vibes in these books so freaking much. It's so good. I cannot wait to read Lucian and Sloane's story. That book comes today from Amazon and I'm so excited. I won't read it till after my holiday though, which makes me really sad, because I want to get through some of my August TBR this week before I go on Saturday, and that is literally in 4 days. So yeah, anyway, the books on my September TBR, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. I'm keeping it realistic this month because it is my birthday month, so I just want to read whatever the hell I want. And I do have one YouTube video that I'm going to be filming when I get back from Tenerife. I don't have those books here yet, but look forward to that video because I'm buying the books for my birthday. There's going to be a massive book haul coming soon, so get ready. I'm doing a big book haul. But yeah, anyways, so this was on my August TBR, but I didn't get to it. It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey, which I'm going to be reading once I finish the book that I'm reading right now. I literally read the first 50 pages of this. I did really enjoy it and I'm so excited to get back into it. The only reason why I stopped, like I said in my August TBR, is because I had to film a YouTube video, the Inheritance Games video. I can't wait to get back into it. I did have a few issues with it. It felt really like the guy in it, he was very objective, which made me cringe a little bit. But other than that, I did really like the environment and the start of it. The first 50 pages were really good. This is about Piper Bellinger, and she's basically rich. She's very rich, she's very privileged, she's not very independent, she doesn't really know how to do things for herself, and she basically messes up, and her stepdad, I'm pretty sure, her stepfather sends her and her sister to Washington, I'm pretty sure it is, because her sister, yeah, Westport, Washington. They go to a seaside town and they have to run their late father's dive bar. This is a completely different environment for Piper and her sister. They are used to luxury and things like that, and they basically have to navigate this new world that they're in. The guy, I've completely forgot his name, Brendan, he don't believe that Piper's gonna last in this town. He instantly judges her and thinks she's just this pretty, stuck-up, privileged girl, but I think she's gonna prove him wrong, and I'm excited for that. They do get off on the wrong foot, and I'm excited to see where this goes. I do love the grumpy sunshine in it. Hoping that I finish It Happened One Summer before I go to Tenerife on Saturday, which I think I will. So I'm going to be taking Hook, Line and Sinker with me by Tessa Bailey, which is the second book in the series. I do want to finish this before it gets to October. I want to finish this duology, because it is very summery. September is actually quite summery for me. It's really warm in England at the moment, surprisingly. Like August it felt like October, but September feels like August. It's weird. The weather's all over the place. But yeah, I am really excited to read this one as well. I don't want to read the back of this. I don't want to know what it's about. I just know that it's about Piper's sister and her love story and her navigating this town as well. So yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. I haven't heard the best reviews about this one. A lot of people love the first one but don't really vibe with this one. I hope I enjoy it though. I do know that it's a Friends to Lovers, which I can love but I can also not love because it can get boring, but hopefully I enjoy it. The next book on my September TBR, which this is why I should probably stop doing TBR videos, because the amount of times I put the same books on my TBR and I never get to them. But Beach Read by Emily Henry. Hopefully I will read this while I'm in Tenerife, because I do want to read it when I'm on the beach, because it's called Beach Read. I am nervous though, just because with Happy Place, when I read Happy Place, the writing, I did rate the book 4 stars, but the writing wasn't my favourite, and I just hope that I enjoy this, because I don't want to read books that I don't enjoy while I'm on holiday. Basically this is about Gus and January. They are both writers, but they are in a huge writer's block. So they both decide to switch genres and see who can write the best novel. Yeah, that whole idea and plotline just sounds so exciting. I cannot wait. I feel like I will enjoy this one just because the plot sounds so cute, and I love when books are about books, so hopefully I like it. One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This cover just gives me summer vibes. I don't know if it is a summer book, but the cover gives me summer vibes, so I want to take it with me to Tenerife. I don't know if I'll get through 5 books when I'm there. I'm only going for a week, but I probably will do a lot of reading by the pool. This is about Emma, and basically her husband ends up in a helicopter that goes missing mid-flight, so she kind of has to process this. She basically thinks that he's not here anymore. It has been years since she's heard from him. Nothing has been found to do with his plane, so Emma does move on. She has a fiance, but while she's at a family dinner with her fiance and her family, she gets a call from Jesse saying that he is still alive. So basically Emma has to choose between her current fiance and her high school sweetheart, who was her husband that went missing in a flight. Crazy. This just sounds like drama, but I know from Taylor Jenkins Reid that this is probably going to be a very meaningful and heartfelt story, and I'm excited for that. One I'm going to read on Saturday when I'm on the plane. I cannot wait. The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. I am so excited to read this. It's so short as well, so I can feel like I'll get through quite a bit of it while I'm on the plane, because it is a 4.5 hour flight, and I'm so excited. I love the idea of this book because the girl is the bodyguard, and I just love those vibes. It sounds so fun because I've never seen that in a book or a movie. It's always the guy, so it's gonna be fun to see the girl being his bodyguard. They fake date, he's a famous actor, just all the vibes sound so much fun. Basically Jack's mum gets sick, so he has to head home to his family in Texas, but there's one catch. His family doesn't know that he has a stalker and that he has a bodyguard, so Hannah and him decide to fake date in front of his family, which sounds so good. I cannot wait to read this one. This has been on my radar for ages, but I was waiting for the paperback to come out because I didn't really want to get the hardback, because I do prefer paperbacks, so I waited it out. And to say that I got this last month and I still haven't read it, I really need to read it. And then the last book I'm taking with me to Tenerife is Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. Another one I'm kind of nervous for, because I know one of the tropes in this, and I just don't know if there's any way that this book can be redeemed, but we'll see. I know that people do enjoy it despite the trope, but it's just something that I really struggle to get past. I do want to read this just for the summer vibes, even if I don't really enjoy the relationship or whatever in it. At least it'll have summery vibes, you know. And it's a short one as well. I think it's literally under 300 pages. I don't actually know what this is about. I've just heard a lot about the book. But it says on the back, 5 summers to fall in love, 1 moment to fall apart. Sounds very, I know it's very similar to Love in Other Words, which I did enjoy that book. I gave it a 3.75 stars, but that also had the trope in it that I don't enjoy. But some people argue that, sorry I'm going on a ramble, but some people argue that the trope in Love in Other Words isn't actually that trope. But I don't know. I hope I'm not just reading the same book. That would be kind of annoying, but hopefully I still enjoy it. I'm going to read the back so I can give you an idea of what this is about. For 5 summers, through hazy afternoons on the water and warm summer nights, working in his family restaurant, Percy and Sam had been inseparable, and slowly that friendship turned into something breathtakingly more, before it fell spectacularly, I don't know if I'm saying that properly, apart. When Percy returns to the lake to attend Sam's mother's funeral, their connection is undeniable, as it had always been. Percy must confront the decisions she's made, and the years she spent punishing herself for them, in order to determine, once and for all, whether their love might be bigger than the biggest mistake of their past. I know what the mistake is, and I don't know. I still want to read it though, and see if I enjoy it, because I've heard a lot about it, and I want to know what the hype's about. I also got Meet Me at the Lake, a little spoiler for my birthday book haul, and I haven't heard the best things about that one either, but I want to see if I enjoy it. Anyways, yeah, and I need to get to it now, this month, before it gets to October, because otherwise I just won't read it till next year, so yeah. Anyways, that is my August wrap up and my September TBR. I feel like I always rush through these videos. I'm so just fast at talking and all over the place, but that's just me. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what book is on your priority TBR for September. And I can't wait for this month because I'm off to Tenerife and I get to read all these summery books. I am so excited. Hopefully I do actually read while I'm there. I have this big idea that I'm gonna, and if I don't, I'll be sad because I'm gonna be buying a whole lot, and I'm just excited to have a nice chill holiday. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.